So I want to talk about treasure items. I have no hope of any of what I say will be updated into the game. But I just want to say it because I think it's just not fair. The infinite potions are really good, but there's a problem with it. They're too heavy. They really need to fix that. But I know it's all pay to win stuff, so people buy more weight. I really want to talk about treasure items they should have. There should be a treasure item that allows you to reach 1,000 CP. That's contribution points. Because I did the math. To reach 500, you need about 35 to 40 billion silver's worth of CP items like Mysterious Catalyst, which is Delicacy, Fairy's Breath, and the other ones. You know, it's not that hard. It's about like 200 hours. I think the math is about 200 hours of life scaling to reach 500 CP and 36 billion gone. So because there was a treasure item for life scalers that, you know, raises the cap from 500, it was achievable to 1,000. What makes it cheaper or make it some, I don't know details. I just know that I want it done. And I was thinking, you know, what else can we talk about? Well, I was on Reddit. I posted my idea. And some people have really good items. They would love a treasure item that was a ship for better bartering and better fishing. I agree. And why can't we have a treasure item that's a ship? Some people love bartering. I know there's this Brazilian streamer on Twitch. All he does is barter. He's like G60. So, like, you know, respect those people's time. And personally, I would want a treasure item if it was a ship, a fishing boat treasure item where you get better loot. So AFK fishing in the deep ocean would be the meta. Meta is you grind through combat. I would argue always through combat. The treasure item is a fishing boat, you know, the smallest fishing boat with a totem. And you can AFK fish in the ocean. And you make like double, triple, you know, or something like that. It has to be sustainable. It has to be worth your time. That's what I would do. That's what I would want. You know, so I want the CP raise, the bartering ship, fishing ship. I saw some guy mention an 8-horse wagon. I just got into training. I'm an Artisan 3 training. I'll tell you something, man. If they had an 8-horse wagon treasure item, man, that would make so many people happy. Some of you would be excited for that because I know that training makes more money than fishing. Problem is, too often when I AFK horse train with a wagon, it doesn't work. It gets stuck. It gets disconnected. And I go on low settings. I go LVL realm. It still doesn't work. When it works, it's awesome. In my experience, my little 15 horses are worth 20 mil. Sometimes they're worth 16 mil. So that's pretty nice overnight. I know it should be easier to AFK horse train because AFK fishing is easy, never disconnects, it works. So next treasure item. I would like a treasure item that's actually a life skill. I think it would be cool, you know? You grind in X zone for a treasure item, and then you can have access to an elite life skill. What would it be? I have no idea. I just know it would be nice if we had an elite life skill. The only way to get through it is to unlock it through combat, grind petty pieces, and make it. I think that would be awesome. What else did I read? Here's my really big critique of Black Desert Online. There's a game called RuneScape and EVE Online. Our entire cash shop for both mmorpgs is accessible. It means you can buy everything, then gain currency. So why doesn't Black Desert Online allow this? Why can't I use 1 billion silver to buy an outfit directly from the pro shop? There's a system for it. It's more or less like that. You know, you people buy things and it works. I'm here to explain the details. All I know is that in-game currency in RuneScape and EVE Online will allow you to buy membership, skins, and any cash up item. That's what I understand. I know it works in RuneScape And EVE Online has a similar system. So as a treasure update, they should just fix that, you know? A treasure item that allows you to buy from Pro Shop with silver. You know, I think everyone would want that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grind at this spot for a treasure item that allows me to buy a Pro Shop item like inventory weight with in-game currency. And there's a system for this. For example, you can only buy Pro Cash Shop items with in-game currency if someone with real money pays Pro Abyss. There's a system for it. I don't know how to explain it. RuneScape has a system. But RuneScape, you buy a bond, it's an item, with in-game currency, and that in-game currency translates into premium currency. And the premium currency, you buy anything you want from the cash shop. Animations, outfits, membership, keys for gambling and stuff. So, what other treasure items should have? I think they should have, this is just me, a treasure item that has a potion recipe, you know, a better potion recipe and a cooking recipe. I think we need two treasure items. One for a cooking recipe and maybe a cookbook. And if you have it, it upgrades all your cooking. And maybe like, I just think it would be the greatest thing ever. I think Cron meals need an upgrade. And I think the treasure item should be a cookbook and alchemy book. So 2 treasure items, and it upgrades everything. Or some sort of system, you know, maybe the treasure item is an alchemy book. Then you add more pity pieces to it. So after you collect the treasure item, you add pity pieces to unlock more alchemy recipes or something, you know? I don't know. I'm just giving you an idea. I think an upgrade to alchemy and cooking would be good because I think we really need that. I think they need a treasure item to upgrade the Imperial Turn-ins for cooking. Just double it or something, you know? Give us something to chase, bro. Like Korean grinder MMOs. Come on. Give us something to chase. Give me create a new area that's just full of treasure items. Like every zone is a treasure item. I mean, Dragon, or that's how you pronounce it, Dragon, the City of Duverkun. Every spot is a treasure item for the infinite potion. We need another update like that, but the updates that I want, you know? Like a treasure item that's a new life skill. An 8-horse wagon. A better buttering ship. A better AFK fishing boat treasure item. A treasure item that helps you raise your CP to 1,000. A treasure item that upgrades your artisan worker to legendary or elite or royal. Doesn't matter the name, as long as it gets more efficient. A treasure item that upgrades the node. So like, let's say you have like the chicken and egg node and like in Velia, you can upgrade it with a treasure item. Do you know how long that grind is? Can you imagine a time sink? Can you imagine how long you would grind for this treasure item if it existed, if it was in the game? You would grind for every node. I have 70 workers. I have 410 CP. I would have to grind like 10 infinite potions. I mean, 70 infinite potions to complete my grind. That's a perfect excuse to waste my time on. So a treasure item that upgrades the workers, a treasure item that upgrades the node. I'm not sure what else to say. These are ideas that interest me. I posted on Reddit. A lot of people agreed that we do need, you know. I tell you so. The 8-horse wagon, that is an amazing idea. Why is that not in game? So be nice if Pro listens. I know they won't, because every game dev does the opposite of what they should have done. And it's been happening since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, every good MMO idea, they go the opposite direction. We love kind of dungeons and raids in World of Warcraft. Well, in Wrath of the Lich King, we have 50% less dungeons and raids. So they know what they're doing, and they're sabotaging the game. I've been saying that for 20 years, don't believe me? All of a sudden, Asm and Gold and every YouTuber is saying the same thing. You guys are sabotaging your own game. These game devs are killing the game. And you know, and people don't really believe me, but that's how games work. These people literally don't care about money. They have an agenda, which I don't want to talk about. And they're just terrible human beings. They don't care about a better game dev. You know, MMORPGs are a special game make a lot of people happy. Yeah, they're grinding, but I'll tell you something. I had so many good memories in WoW and RuneScape, and I don't go back to those games. The games are ruined. So back to treasure items. I think we need a treasure item for better teleport. Okay, we got the Magnus, right? Magnus, right? It'd be nice if we had a treasure item that's better than the Magnus. For what reason? I don't know. Why not? Why can't we have a pointless treasure item? Like a literally pointless treasure item. Just to have like, oh, I can teleport to any node I want, or that's a good excuse for it. See, what else would I want? I think we need a complete rework of houses and furniture. So a treasure item that's a house, a treasure item that's furniture, and they give you buffs. That we need to rework everything. Just getting animal heads gave us buffs. That's a terrible, lame excuse for content. So that's what I would ask. I would ask for a rework for the housing and have a combat zone where they would upgrade. No, a treasure item in the house. Treasure item that are like better upgrades and like buffs. You know, it's just so simple. Just make it happen. Excuse me while I gotta open this door. So that's what I would do. I would ask for a rework from housing and housing buffs and furniture and treasure items to include and a reason. Let's be honest, that we need a reason to AFK in our house. I'll give an example. Some people AFK at Druvukun Hot Springs for energy. I think we should have that. I'll tell you something. I have 400 energy, 410 energy. You know how I AFK? I use the +2 energy lightstone combination. It gives me, I think, 500 energy overnight. It's something like that. 8 hours, 40 energy an hour. It's like 480 energy in 10 hours. Something like that. I don't know right now. So I would ask a treasure item that gives me a reason to AFK. Like, why can't AFK alchemy 10 hours and cook in 10 hours in my house? I don't know, make a specific recipe so you don't crash the market, you know, like create a treasure item that allows you to AFK alchemy or cooking for 10 hours overnight, as long as you want, but only a certain recipe. That way you don't crash the market. And I think that would be really interesting. And I don't know, man, I think there's so many good, I think the treasure item, that's a cookbook, where you add more. So after you complete the 100 pity pieces for the treasure item of the cookbook, you use more pity pieces to unlock recipes. So let's say there's like a treasure item as a book, as a cookbook, and every recipe can be upgraded or something like that. I think that'd be really interesting. I don't know, man. And I heard this on Reddit. A treasure item that upgrades Manos. That's impressive. People are going for that, but it will have to be specific. It'd be like a treasure item that upgrades only pen Manos. Pen Manos tools, pen Manos accessories. So instead of raising the mastery past 2K, just give us more benefits. You know? What kind of benefits? I don't know. As simple as more CP items. And it has to be something interesting, you know? I'm sure people can make things up. So that's what I would do. Taking a break. So what other treasure items can we add? Well, we already have the infinite potion. We have a telescope and a compass, which I think are pointless. Like, literally pointless. Like, I'll tell you something, I'm in Jade Forest. I don't have a compass. And the repair is like less than 2 minutes away. By foot. I think it's 1 minute away. So I don't know why they invented certain things. I know some spots require you to have a compass because you can't repair, well, pay to win option. But you know, every spot I've been to, the repair's been pretty close. So here's what I would want. I will want a treasure item that's a fertilizer. So I'm guessing, I'm going to just randomly say it. My growth speed is twice as fast. So my purple mushrooms, they're 2 hours every hour and double the yield. And a treasure item that allows me more fences. Like if I want 1,000 fences in BDO, I should have it. I should be allowed to have 1,000 fences in BDO. You know, I'm not joking around. There should be a treasure item that allows me to have 1,000 fences without costing CP. Okay, we already have the pro shop fences, so you know that's like a treasure item. Be the pay for it. And you know, and that's just me, man. Like, ooh, that's my cool things. I like the merchant ring grind. I had to start grinding upper Psychia and the prize cave for the 2 pieces. I mean, that's where I can access. But I just don't feel like doing it. So what other things they had? Well, I'll tell you something. They got the same item, just like with the merchant ring. Well, what was the merchant amulet? Same thing. Another 5% off taxes. You know, so you pay 0 taxes, and I don't know, something like that. You know. What else would I want? I don't know. Upgrade to pen manos will make pen manos so important. It'll drive the market. You know what they need? They need a treasure item for processing. Better than mass processing, this is a good idea. I'll tell you something today. I think it was yesterday. I processed 100 mil worth of iron ore into melted iron shards. Because I didn't feel like buying 100 mil off the market. I'll just AFK process and watch YouTube and Twitch and Reddit and see what's up. So a treasure item that's better than mass process. That would be nice. And for hunting, how can we have a better hunting? What kind of treasure item works for hunting? I don't know, maybe a pet. Like you get a pet, like a pet, like literally a pet, like a hunter's pet that like deals damage to the mobs. Or you know, it could be something simple like, I don't know, an item that increases your money or something. I don't know. Because I didn't want to be repetitive. Like, oh, hunting, a treasure item that's a matchlock, or a treasure item that's a sniper. What about just a treasure item that increases your gains? Now, like a trophy or an emblem, or a certificate or something. You know, just to be different. I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to the treasure items. If a treasure item that I would like them to add, it would be the AFK overnight boat. Fishing boat treasure item. Increase your yield, the chance of rare fish, you know, something like that. Increase your inventory. The treasure item boat has inventory. Something interesting like that. I think it'll be awesome. What else can I add? Like, I don't know. A treasure item for mass processing would be interesting. Really interesting. We talked about a lot of things, and I think that's the end of this video. I really can't think of anything else. Now, I'm sure the audience, if you have any ideas of what treasure items you would want, I'm sure you can leave a comment below so we can talk about it. I mean, we can fantasize, right? Theory craft. I call it theory crafting. Because I know the devs don't add it. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time.